Hey folks, this is Richard Ricky Garcia, and as part of our effort for the Skyrидers Making a Difference campaign, I thought it'd be fun to reminisce, record, and share stories from our drum corps days. And I am joined here by one of my absolute favorite people from the '82 Skyrriders, soloist Kevin Hopkins, also played lead soprano, and he has a fantastic story that happened in 1979 in Alton, Illinois. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was Alton, Illinois. And, by 1979, I think most of us felt like racial problems in the United States had been put to bed. And I wish it was true, but we got to Alton, Illinois, which to me wasn't the South yet. We were about to go into the Southern United States, but I've always felt like Illinois was kind of Yankee land. But we get to Alton, which is Southern Illinois and almost Kentucky. And we stay at a school. It was, again, the summer of 1979 was blistering hot, one of the hottest on record still. And so daytime temps were 107, 108. We're marching, we're practicing, we're just burnt to a crisp. We come in for dinner and we eat our dinner. We've yet to take our showers and get ready for bed. And some of the city fathers of Alton, Illinois show up. And they have a quick conflab with the staff. And so Tuthill calls us in and he says, "Hey, these are the city fathers of Alton, and they've come to offer. The city pool is a block away and it closes right now. But in 30 minutes, they'll open it for just our corps and we can go swimming." And I mean, Rich, it was over 90 degrees at night.
Oof.
It was so hot. There's no air conditioning in that gym. And we're like, yes. And when it calms down, George says, but one thing, guys, they don't believe the city, the townsfolk would understand our desegregation as a corps. So the white kids can go, the black kids and the Hispanic kids are not allowed.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
If I was in that corps, I would not have been allowed to go swimming. Seriously.
You would have been left out.
Wow. What year
And
is
so
79?
79. And so Tuthill says, as a staff, we've decided we're not making this call. We're leaving it up to you. As a corps, what do you want to do? I was standing next to Dan Jewett, and it was an audible growl that came from somewhere deep in Dan Jewett. And it was the expression of what we were all feeling. It wasn't a delayed response. It was an immediate response of hell no. We all go or none of us go. We are one. We are a group. Wow. And I looked around on the faces of the black kids and the Hispanic kids. And I saw brotherhood in their faces that we had never known in that summer. That was my first summer. But I mean, we respected each other's talents and abilities. A good part of our drum line was black and Hispanic, and Garcia kids that aren't your relatives but the same last name. When we turned them loose on the percussion, man, it was a party. The Wycliffe guys played the bells and marimba. And when those two guys jammed, you could just sit and listen to them. The talent level was off the chart, but we'd never been really brothers. We were still different. That night, we became the same. We became Skyrriders. And I can tell you that it's that event that kind of went forward with us in the next several years that tied us together. We never again saw divisions. We didn't see ourselves as the guard and the drums and the horns after that year. We saw us as a corps, and nobody pointed fingers. Nobody shifted blame. Nobody found fault. We worked together. Just a funny moment when that was over. The corps rose up and said, "No, we're not going to do it." And the city fathers were a bit aghast. They were surprised that we would turn down this opportunity at a free swim.
Wow.
And Simpson's standing back in the area where several of us had gathered. And John Simpson goes, kind of half under his breath, he goes, "Oh, come on, guys. We could all go and take a dump in the pool."
Oh my God.
So there's this little core group of us back at the back who are bent over and falling on the floor laughing. And Tuthill doesn't know what's going on. He's like, "Come on, this is a serious moment. Why are you guys laughing?" And Simpson just about got us all in trouble.
Okay, that's a very that's a poignant story. But
Classic
I'm
Simpson.
laughing because I can totally picture John saying that. That is so John Simpson. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I know you know what I mean.
Yes.
Anybody who knows John Simpson knows that is such a Simpson thing to say.
Yes.
I said, what an incredibly poignant story. As I'm of Mexican descent.
Yeah.
My grandparents are from the Mexican state of Tamaulipas, Mexico. So I would not have been allowed to swim.
Wow.
Yeah,
Tragic.
just imagine that. And I remember the Wycliffes, and I too, I marched 81 and I got to see them jam, and they were just, they weren't super talented. They were ultra talented.
Yes.
And it's incredible. So, wow, that is truly a fantastic story. And honestly, one of the best drum corps stories I've ever heard. Seriously.
It was a great time.
And including John Simpson's remark, because there's only one John Simpson. Uh, thanks a lot, Kevin. That's an incredible story.
Absolutely.